we are continuing our conversation from last week. We're talking about this word parallel. What does it mean to have parallel lines? What does that mean? If you don't know, look at what we did on Friday. You're going to have to find something that works. So I should see more hands than 4. You were here Friday when we talked about parallel lines. Heidi, what do you know about parallel lines?
I know parallel lines they don't run in.
Okay, so we know that parallel lines will never run into each other, which is important because sometimes in our shape they're not touching, but if we kept those lines going, we would see them run into each other, or that distance would change. They wouldn't be the same distance. They might be getting farther apart or closer together. What else do we know about parallel lines? Kaden? Beautiful. We know that they are opposite sides, sometimes called lines. They're opposite of each other. We might see it as the top and bottom of a shape, or a side and a side of a shape. They're going to be opposites of each other. Bryson, what else do you remember about parallel lines?
They all have 4 sides.
Nope. Nope, parallel lines don't have anything to do with the number of sides. All right, go ahead. There's one more thing we know about parallel lines. They come in pairs, sometimes called sets. You got to have 2 of them. You can't have one parallel line. Maybe that's not parallel anything. Oh, we were writing. So parallel lines come in pairs, right? Just like when you go to the store, you don't buy one shoe. You got to buy both shoes. You don't get 6 of them. You don't get 1 of them. You always get packs of 2. Same with parallel lines. They're in groups of 2. Always. Mackenzie, you got this written down? Show me with your arms what parallel lines might look like. All right, I see Mackenzie's got some diagonal ones. Tegan's got some going up and down. Heidi's got some top and bottom. Oh, those aren't parallel, John, because they're going to run into each other. So they can go up and down.
Wait, that means
they won't ever run into each other the same distance apart. They might go top and bottom like this. Oh, Bryson put his really close together. Could you put them really close together?
No.
You could. Could you put them really far apart?
Yes.
Yeah, I want you to draw 3 examples of parallel lines in your notebook. John, what's up?
When I'm trying measuring the top and the bottom, the side and the top at the same time.
No, so those aren't parallel because they're touching.
Make a square fill sideways.
Yes, so because they're touching, that's not parallel. Parallel means they won't ever touch. So like the top and the bottom, John would be fine. So again, you might have drawn almost what looks like an equal side. That's parallel. That's an option. You could draw them up and down. That's an option. You can make them diagonal. You should have 3 examples of parallel lines in your notebook.
Yeah.
3 is fine. 3. We'll start with 3. So far, so good? Happy? All right. You're not going to write anything down? Which shapes have parallel sides? You don't need to write anything down. I'm going to make a column for yes. These shapes have parallel sides. And then this side will be my no. No parallel sides. Huxley, can you come drag a shape and put it in the right box? You don't need the pen, you just will use your finger. All right. Huxley's going for, ooh. Is that in the right spot?
Yes.
Show me with your arms, where are the parallel sides? That's fine. It doesn't have to be turned. Ooh, where are the parallel sides? There is only one pair. The parallel sides are top and bottom, because if I kept going on these sides, they would eventually run into each other. They're also not going to be the same distance apart. So my sides are not parallel. What's parallel is my top and bottom. Macklin, come give me another shape. Drag it into the right category. You don't got to use the marker, you just use your finger. Another parallel sides. Where? Where are the parallel sides? Where are they? Macklin, use the red pen and mark where where the parallel sides are. You can do little squiggles like we did last time. Yep. The top and bottom, if those lines went on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever, would they touch?
No.
Nope, they are the same distance apart. They are parallel. I'll erase this one so it makes it a little less confusing. So the parallel sides here are the top and bottom. All right, Mackenzie, come on up, grab a shape. Put it in wherever it belongs. Ooh, another parallel side. Yes? No? Show me with your arms. Where are the parallel sides? Where are the parallel sides? Show me with your arms. I should see arms moving. Put your foot down. Get your arms moving. All right, Mackenzie, use the red pen. Show me one set of parallel lines. All right, Mackenzie said, hey, those diagonals right there, they're parallel. Is there another set of parallel sides?
Yes.
Yeah, the other sides. These guys are also parallel. Mackenzie, grab me another shape.
When you go down, would that go down not be parallel? You might like down and down.
Nope.
They would touch, right?
Nope, they would not.
Like if you go down, I would die. This.
All right, where are the parallel sides on that shape?
Nowhere. Wait, they never land.
Do they touch?
No. Wait.
Because if they touch, they are not parallel.
It's parallel. It isn't. It is.
So we think no parallel?
Yes.
Yes, because if I take the bottom, Kinsey, and the side, are they going to run into each other? Yep. If I take the side and the diagonal, is it going to run into each other?
Yes.
What about the bottom and the diagonal?
Yes.
Yep, they all run into each other. No parallel sides. I got one more, Ariana. This one could be a little tricky. No. All right, Ariana, what do you think? Ariana thinks no parallel. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, if I look at my opposites, they are touching. They are not going to be parallel.
Let's try the middle there. No.
All right. So I want the name of a shape. This will be your subtitle or new title, depending on how much space you have. I want you to write the name of a shape that has 4 sides, straight sides, 4 corners, and 2 sets of parallel lines. That's either your subtitle or your new title, depending on how much space you have.
You want us to do the uppercase?
Sure you can. I am a big fan when I get questions like these, because you will see questions like these on the EOG, of just drawing it. Can I draw a shape with 4 straight sides and 4 corners? Yeah. I'm going to draw, how about a shape that looks like this? Does that shape have 4 straight sides and 4 corners? Yeah. It also needs 2 sets of parallel lines. Does this shape have 2 sets of parallel lines?
Yes.
Show me with your arms. Yeah, you should be looking like you're doing the Vogue dance. If you don't know what that is, ask your parents. They were alive in the 80s. Yep.
80s.
Vogue.
Oh, yeah.
They absolutely were.
Parallel?
All right, we've got these 2. Thank you. And these 2. So that's an option. I'm going to draw another shape that also follows the same rules. You ready? Start there. John, I'm writing, you're writing.
You just like to write that.
Yes, that's why I drew it, baby. And then I'm going to connect my sides. Does this have 4 straight sides? Yeah. Does it have 4 corners? Does it have 2 sets of parallel lines? Show me with your arms, where are they? Show me with your arms, where are they? They are definitely top and bottom are parallel. And the sides are parallel. Those 2 shapes can be called the same name. What can I call those shapes? What is the rule of a shape if I want to call both of these shapes with 4 straight sides, 4 corners, and 2 sets of parallel lines? I like that people who do not know are choosing to solve their problem by looking in their notebook. We're not spinning. So. Zach, what are they called? They can be called quadrilaterals. That's not wrong, but it's not the best name for them. They can be called quadrilaterals. That's not wrong. But I'm looking for a better name. I could call you a 3rd grader. Not wrong. But you have a better name. What's the better name for those shapes, Jalen? These are parallelograms. Parallelograms are their best name. Actually, one of them has an even better name, but we'll get there. You probably already know it. It's fine. Quadrilaterals is not wrong. It's just not the best name. So far, so good? Happy? John?
Do like ones have they have that equal sides?
No.
So they don't have that equal.
Correct. Okay. Well, what about shapes with only 1 set of parallel lines? I want you to write shapes with only 1 set of parallel lines. Remember, a set is still a pair. It's going to be 2 lines. It's just 1 pair or 1 set. Again, when I get these geometry rules, They have lots of words. So I like to draw it out. It helps me see it. Hang on, John. So I'm going to make my one set of parallel lines. Is it okay that they're different lengths? Is that okay? Yes. Parallel lines don't have to be equal. They just can't touch. They have to be the same distance apart. Does it have 4 straight sides? 4 corners?
Wait, no, I don't think it's a parallel.
It's not a parallelogram.
Because if you go down here,
It only has one set of parallel sides. What do I call that shape? John is right. It's not a parallelogram because parallelograms have to have 2 sets. This guy only has 1. These sides are my only parallel sides. What could I call that guy? He's got a name. Some names are better than others. Evelyn? I can call it a quadrilateral. Is that wrong? No. But there's a better name for it. Does anyone know the better name for it? Macklin? Nope, because a parallelogram has to have 2 sets. This only has 1 set, because that top and bottom, they're not parallel. What's a better name for this? Jalen?
Polygon?
I can call it a polygon. Not wrong. Not the best name. The best name for this shape. Is a trapezoid. The best name for this shape is a trapezoid. I'm writing, you're writing. So we know that trapezoids definitely only have 1 set of parallel sides, but what else? Look at that shape. What else would be a rule? Yeah?
4 sides?
Has to have 4.
Equal.
No, those are not equal. Look at my shape. Those are not equal. Kinsey?
4 straight sides?
Has to have 4 straight sides. My shape has 4 straight sides. Anything else? I can think of one more thing I can easily see on that shape.
That shape?
That shape right there. That's a trapezoid. I just gotta come up with the rules. What else?
Oh.
Zach?
It has to be closed shape.
Has to be closed. No holes. Absolutely. One more thing I can very easily see. You're writing. It's hard to write if your arms are in your clothes. Huxley? Has to have 4 corners. I'm going to ask a very tricky question, but I'm going to let you finish writing first.
What are they called corners?
That's what they're called.
No, like, why are they called corners?
Because it has to have 4 corners on that shape, baby.
Why did they have this? They have to stand for multiple?
4 of them, yes. All right, this is tricky, and I want you to think about it. Don't blurt your answer out loud. I want you to think about it. Can I call any trapezoid a quadrilateral? Can I call any trapezoid a quadrilateral? Talk to your table group. 1. And a hush fell over the crowd. Hush! What do we think? And don't just tell me yes or no. Convince me. You You had a chance to talk to your neighbor. I should see lots of hands. You heard lots of thoughts. Can I call any trapezoid, not just that one, but any one that I can draw? Can I call it a quadrilateral? Ariana, what do you think?
Four straight sides and has four corners.
A trapezoid has all the same rules as a quadrilateral. Put a star next to the rules that also go with quadrilateral. If you don't know how to draw a star, draw an X and then put a line through it. Which one also goes with quadrilateral? What's the rule for a quadrilateral? Not a trick question. Bryson? Which one of these rules is a quadrilateral rule? Nope. Evelyn, what's a quadrilateral rule? Nope. Nope. Rio, what's a quadrilateral rule? All quadrilaterals have four straight sides. You should have a star next to that one. All of them do. Oops. It doesn't matter what they look like. All quadrilaterals have four straight sides. What else do all quadrilaterals have? Oh, sweet. Put that on my table. Thanks. Zach, what else do all quadrilaterals have? They all have four corners. Every single one of them. There's one more thing that every single quadrilateral has. Carl? It's closed. Oops. So these rules right here, you've seen before. Those are the rules of a quadrilateral. So is every single trapezoid also a quadrilateral?
Yes.
Yes. Every single trapezoid I can call quadrilateral. Now, here's where it gets really tricky. Is every single quadrilateral a trapezoid?
No.
No. Tricky. Tricky. Very tricky. Make sure you've got these notes down. Once you do, you can put your notebook away.